Say yo! Hey man, we back at it with another banger for you guys today. Anyways, hey, Ja Morant is traded to the Trail Blazers. Okay? This is insanity. I would have never thought the Trail Blazers they would, get him because they already have enough guards as it is. Dame, Jrue, Scoot Henderson. That's three guards. But now that adding Ja Morant, that's four. So it's like I don't know how that's gonna work. I don't know what they're gonna do with that. They look good on paper, Dame and Ja. That's tough. That's tough. I ain't gonna lie, that is tough. But I think they're saying that Jrue Holiday is going to be used for a trade package. For who? I don't know, but I think I got to guess. And I'm thinking it's Jaylen Brown. Because the Celtics, they want a guard. They need a guard, first of all. They need. There's a difference between want and need. They need a guard. So they need a guard. And, Jrue Holiday going back to Boston is not out the question. It's not impossible. I feel like they might do that, but Scoot Henderson is the face of the franchise. They're not getting rid of him, and they're not going to get rid of Dame. There will be a disservice to Dame. He signed that contract extension to come back, and y'all do this and trade him. Nah, that's not happening. So Jrue Holiday probably will be gone. But I like it though. Me personally, it's just the spacing might be a little bit off because Ja Morant is ball dominant. And we'll listen to what Kris has to say about that too, in the details of the trade package. But it's like a weird trade, but at the same time, it's like it could work. It could, and because Damian Lillard is coming back off of a Achilles injury, you know what I'm saying? He can just let, Ja Morant cook for a little bit, and he can just, subtly ease his way back into it, not put too much on his body. You know what I'm saying? Because he's getting old. Wait, Alexa, how old is Damian Lillard? Okay, he's pushing 40. He's pushing 40. So, you know what? That would be the great strategic thing for him to do. I'm just going to be real. Because Ja Morant is way younger. He's coming off an Achilles injury. Yeah, don't put too much on you. You're pushing 40, man. I hope you've been eating them vitamins too. But yeah. So, Ja Morant to Portland is like one of them weird trades. The spacing, it might be just a little off. But we're gonna see. Hold up. Okay, we're gonna listen to what Kris has to say.
Ja Morant has been traded to the Portland Trail Blazers for Jerami Grant and Kris Murray.
Who? Okay, Jerami Grant, yeah, I know, but who's the other nigga? Huh? So you gave up what? You gave up 2 pineapple slices and a moldy peach for Ja Morant? What the freak kind of trade was this? That's how much the Grizzlies valued him? Wow. Okay. You know what? That's a steal. That was okay.
No draft picks, just 2 players. Wow. And this trade is actually kind of sad because several seasons ago, Ja Morant, he was on a great path. He was looking like he was going to be a problem. And now he just got traded. And I mean, look at that. They didn't even get a draft pick back, and they didn't even really get much compensation. The 2 players, they're okay, but I don't know. And then even the Blazers, you got to be a little bit worried here because they've got Avdia. They have a nice team, but now you got Ja Morant and Damian Lillard. You're kind of messing up the balance of the roster with the positions. With this trade, I don't know. I mean, I guess they could still make other moves, but it looks odd. Just looking at this trade, from both perspectives, both teams, it looks a bit odd to me. And the Blazers, they also have Jrue Holiday, so they have too many guards. What are they doing? What's going on over there? Obviously, the Grizzlies, they wanted to.
And that's what I've been saying. They have too many guards. Like, I don't know what's that going to look like. I don't. I don't know what that's going to look like, how that's going to be. So that's why I said, right, that there's too many guards over there. It's possibly going to be a move. Like, Jrue Holiday's going to get shipped. That's what I think.
Move on from Morant, and they weren't really able to get much more than this, but the Blazers, the trade doesn't make sense for them. Let me hear from Blazers fans in the comment section. Are you excited about this trade, or are you disappointed in what you had to give up to get him? No draft picks, but with Lillard there, what is the plan from your perspective as a fan? What do you think is going on here? And then in the rest of the NBA, we got all these rumors. Maybe LeBron is looking at somehow going to the Warriors. Huh? What's going on there? We just got to wait and see what happens.
What I was trying to say, man, it's like too many guards. I don't know how that's going to be. And they valued him that low? They valued Ja Morant that low? That's crazy. Like I said, you know, that was just terrible. You gave up 2 pineapple slices and a moldy peach. Like, the Trailblazers didn't do much. They didn't do much. But, you know, it is what it is. The Grizzlies still going to suck. Even though they still got Boozer and Zach Edey. You know, they're still not going to move the needle. That's not going to do nothing. So I just want them to know that. But shoot, they still might be better than Charlotte. I'm just going to be keep it a buck there. But anyways, hey, man, I love y'all. Y'all be safe. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this trade, man. Hey, we out.